Most people believe weight loss is about effort, willpower, discipline, motivation. That belief is already wrong. In Japan, weight stays low not because people are trying harder, but because life is designed so overeating becomes unnatural. This video is not about burning calories. It's about removing the conditions that create overeating. And once you understand that, the entire Western weight loss industry starts to look very confused. Your brain does not make food decisions with logic. It uses reward prediction, visual signals, emotional timing. When the environment is built incorrectly, no amount of motivation can consistently beat it. Japanese culture solved this problem not with diets, but with behavioral architecture. There is a reason most diets fail by the third week. They demand constant conscious control from a brain that evolved to conserve energy and seek comfort. Your nervous system was not designed to negotiate with food all day. The Japanese approach avoids negotiation entirely. It shifts behavior upstream, before hunger, before craving, before temptation even appears. This is why the system works even when motivation disappears. Here are 6 systems that quietly keep people slim, without the gym, without obsession, and without constant self-control. 1. Eat from small architecture. In Japan, plates are smaller, bowls are smaller, portions are smaller. This is not cosmetic. It is neurological. Your brain measures satisfaction visually before it measures fullness biologically. Smaller physical containers lower the dopamine expectation threshold. So, the same amount of food feels more complete. The result is simple. Less food, same satisfaction. No discipline required. 2. No eating while stimulated. In Japanese culture, eating is rarely combined with screens, scrolling, or work. Food is treated as a single focus activity. When you eat while distracted, the insula, the brain region that tracks internal body signals, fails to register fullness, so you keep eating. Remove stimulation, and the satiety system reactivates automatically. Most overeating is not hunger, it's attention failure. When attention collapses, the brain loses track of consumption. That is why people finish an entire bag of food without remembering how it happened. The stomach is not the problem, the memory loop is. When meals regain full attention, eating slows automatically, and volume corrects itself without force. 3. Stop at 80% full. Hara, hachi, bu. They do not wait for the feeling of being full. They stop before it, because fullness is delayed. The leptin and vagus nerve signals that tell your brain you are satisfied arrive minutes after you stop eating. So, Japanese culture institutionalized early stopping, not through self-control, but through tradition. The system protects the body before the brain even realizes it was at risk. 4. Walking is structural, not optional. Movement in Japan is not scheduled. It is embedded. Train stations, stairs, daily errands, urban layout. Small movement every day without conscious effort. This stabilizes baseline metabolism, improves insulin sensitivity, and prevents energy storage from ever dominating. Exercise becomes optional because movement is unavoidable. This continuous low-level movement also regulates appetite hormones. Ghrelin stabilizes, leptin sensitivity improves. When the body moves often, it no longer panics about energy storage. Cravings soften, portion sizes self-correct. Not because you are trying, but because your physiology is no longer alarmed. 5. Food is treated as information. Japanese eating is guided by balance, not cravings. Warming foods, cooling foods, digestive support, seasonal alignment. Food is not entertainment, it is biological input. This reframes decision-making. The prefrontal cortex gains control over the reward system. When food becomes data, impulse loses authority. 6. Environment always beats motivation. None of these systems feel impressive. That is their strength. They remove the need for heroism. They remove constant decision fatigue. They remove emotional bargaining. Your body stays regulated because the system never asks you to fight yourself. Western weight loss culture treats the body like an enemy to conquer. Japanese systems treat the body like a machine to stabilize. One approach produces cycles of obsession and relapse. The other produces quiet permanence. The difference is not effort, it is engineering. Weight loss doesn't fail because people are weak. It fails because their environment is stronger than they are. The Japanese system simply flips that equation. Choose one of these systems, install it this week, and let the environment do the work.